take this opportunity to sincerely, warmly welcome each one of us to the launch of our 8th National Synthesis Report of the Scorecard, financial year 2018-2019. The Local Government Councils Scorecard is not a name and shame project.
We as ULGAN, particularly the Secretariat, we are proud to associate with this tool. We call it a tool, the scorecard, because we have used it since we partnered with ACODE 11 years ago, and we're still continuing. We believe that we did not make that mistake. And actually, as I walked in this room and I reflected, I said, I'm walking in here for the 8th scorecard, and I'm walking in to be part of an event where the Honorable Minister endorsed the first agreement.
The first time that we had this scorecard, I remember, I think ACODE was given marching orders from that local government, because the issues they were raising were not issues that the local government want to hear about, but they were factual. If we were talking about transforming Uganda, every local government should be transformed.
This assessment scorecard is hinged around 3 main actors. That is the citizens, who are the ones that are meant or supposed to demand and monitor the performance of the elected. It's also hinged around the institution of local government, which really is supposed to individual and collectively be a pressure point that is supposed to be jolted into action when citizens demand, and then civil society and the media. And ACODE has been able to assess based on those.
It's a very good exercise, and the criteria is a scientific and well-accepted coordinated conventional methodology.
We assess the chairperson. There is a tool that assesses the chairperson. We assess the speaker. There is a tool for the speaker. We assess the councillors, and we also assess the district council. So we have 4 scorecards that we rely on.
There is an improvement in the overall performance of council. That is between financial year 2016-17 and 18-19. On the specifics, Kabarole District Council in particular was the best rated council in the year under review with 87 points. In the second and third position, we have Gulu and Impiji districts. Nebi District Council emerged the 4th with 79 points, and it shows a big jump from 37 points in the financial year 2016-17. The data shows that Arua District Council registered a very significant improvement from 29 points in 2016-17 to 63 points in 18-19. It is also notable, however, that 6 district councils declined in their general performance, and these are mainly Wakiso, Rukunjiri, Hoima, Masindi, Nakapiripirit, and Bududa. And this decline is explained by inadequate evidence on monitoring of standing committees, irregular meetings for the committees, poor accountability to citizens, among others.
I was one of the worst performing chairpersons in the previous assessments. And I realized the issue was record keeping. This time I started keeping my own records. You have something to borrow from Arua. It is all about record keeping, increasing your presence in the communities, and working together with the clerk to council and together with the CAO especially, so that record keeping is kept well.
Allow me to summarize. It was basically 3 things. 1, to upload the partnership that we've had over the last 10 years with ACODE, that has moved from one that was always confrontational to one which is very complementary and cordial. 2, to commit that the findings that are in the scorecard that you're going to launch today will be looked at critically and implemented.
You've made a number of policy recommendations. I want to commit the ministry and the government to make sure that we implement these recommendations. We should take advantage of existence of an elected structure from the village level up to the district and utilize it for our development. There is no other sector with this kind of structure for the country. Personally, I want to deliver a copy of this report to the President and say, Your Excellency, there is a very good assessment report about decentralization and that it has good recommendations. So thank you very much. Thanks ACODE, thanks ULGA, thanks local governments, our development partners. You're doing a great job. Thanks so much. But please take my recommendation seriously. If this is only 35 districts, why don't the development partners put their money in this kind of assessment so that we assess all the local governments? It encourages performance. We reward good performance. And then as a ministry, we're going to work with ACODE to see those who are sluggish, those who are identified as poor performers. We must put in place a program to support them so that next year they can also perform very well.